You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome to
Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
And I'm W.
Thanks for tuning in for another episode, my G. What we sipping?
We are sipping on, y'all know how I make my mimosa mix.
This is a mimosa mix?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just another concoction.
This one. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I don't know how many drinks. So this is a cocktail mix with
Tequila?
Mr. Cuervo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I had told him that to meet us at 5. So he met us at 5. And so now he's done his job. And so he's out. So yeah. So this is a mix with Cuervo and some shit in there.
Okay, well, bitch, cheers, ho.
Cheers.
Wait a minute, I know y'all miss us.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drop this in this fancy martini glass.
Dainty glass. Hold on.
Y'all, it's when I say dainty,
I almost broke your shit.
When we say dainty, it's dainty, meaning this glass is just right to get you where you need to be.
I thought you were gonna say to get you wet. I was like,
I'm calling you dick. Oh, we don't own the rights to that song. I'm not even gonna sing it. We ain't trying to be flagged for copyright. Anyway, because everything is copyright, which is understandable. But yeah, y'all. So this martini glass is very dainty. It was a gift. It's beautiful. It'll get you where you need to be. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Okay, listen. So we here to talk about Doctor Strange and what the fuck?
The madness of the universe, of the multiverse.
Oh, wait a second, we gotta get in there. Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness.
You see how did you like how we renamed the movies?
Yeah, because that's how history is written.
Oh shit! Nah, if you didn't catch that,
listen,
I don't know what to tell you.
That's how history is written.
You are really lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
his story is rewritten over and over again. You ever play that game where it's like 5 people? You tell the first person something,
the real story,
and by the time it gets to the 5th person,
yes.
it's done.
It's not the story anymore.
No, it's not
their own interpretation.
Yeah,
like the Bible. Sorry.
So guys,
because they can't read and write, so I'm just saying.
Anyway, you're not ready for that.
Okay, anyway, so Doctor Strange and the madness of the multiverse. So the multiverse of the madness. Bitch, you know what
y'all needed to call it the multiverse of the madness. I'm gonna Sam. Yes. Can we just rename it?
Okay, right. I found out that Sam Raimi is the director of this one. Was he the director of the other one?
I don't remember. We could check.
Checking.
We could definitely check because I know Sam Raimi in the Boogeyman franchise, or at least the first one. What else did he do? Okay. He definitely did some other stuff for sure, like Ghost. Is it Ghost House Productions?
Sam Raimi is part of that. I don't think so.
Okay, so I might be getting the directors confused. Forgive me, Sam. Is your brother? Did your brother help with this at least a little bit? Maybe no. Okay.
No, so there's a different director for the original Doctor Strange, which was Scott Derrickson, but Sam Raimi did the next one.
Yeah.
And baby, this one was interesting because at first I thought that the villain was going to be your boy.
That's definitely how the trailer portrayed it, right? Or what we saw from the last.
Yes, and also with the trailers that they were pushing out, we thought that Doctor Strange, he was going to be fighting himself,
right? But in when he did go, well, I guess we'll discuss that. But in one of the multiverses, he was the villain per the group that gave him such a title. But anyway, I know that was very hard. I was
very vague.
Per the group that gave him such a title. Okay. So
anyways, so Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. In case anybody didn't see the first one, this one is part 2 to the original Doctor Strange. This one is Dr. Stephen Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens a portal to the multiverse. However, a threat emerges that made too big for his team to handle. That made too big?
That made too big. Wow.
Let me read it again. Okay, Jose. Jose, you try to embarrass me, okay?
Jose said, welcome to Culiacan. Okay.
Dr. Stephen Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens a portal to the multiverse. However, a threat emerges that may be too big for his team to handle. Bitch, take that, Jose.
Take that, Cuyacan. Anyway. That is not where Jose Cuervo is made. I'm sorry.
Cuyacan.
I know.
Where is that?
Too much Queen in the South.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, this started out with Miss Marvel from another universe. No, I won't say she's Miss Marvel. She is a Marvel because she has the star like Miss Marvel, right?
Yeah, because she has a jacket.
She has the jacket with the star,
American
right?
flag. Yeah,
right. So she's running with Doctor Strange, and to us, we don't know whether or not if that's the Doctor Strange from the Spider-Man time, like what we've seen Doctor Strange. So they're like running in the multiverse and fighting this evil creature or being or whatever. So whilst they were running, they were talking to each other like, listen, you can't let this being get your power because apparently this Marvel, I don't even know what she is, but her name is America, right?
Yes, America Sanchez, Chavez?
I don't know, but her name is America, and she has the ability to not only harness what Captain America power is,
but she
not Captain America, but Captain Marvel power. Yeah. But she can also walk through the multiverse.
Yeah.
And so here you can see Steven is trying to save her. And of course with Steven, he only thinks about like all the opportunities and obstacles that he has to choose from, because he's able to go and see like which choice is the best choice, right? And so he was like, I'm sorry, baby girl, but this girl's young. Yeah, she's young, teenager or something. So Steven was like, listen here, baby boo, I'm gonna have to take your power because this evil entity can't take your power and harness it, right? Yeah. So the girl felt like, oh, bitch, you betrayed me, but I'm about to die. He's like, listen, I'm sorry. This is the only way. But it's bigger
than you.
Right. So then afterwards, while Steven was trying to get her power, he was trying to hold this being. And Doctor Strange got the circle stuff. The circle force.
Yeah.
So he was trying to compact this evil being so that America can get this book.
Boo! The Vashti. I'm probably saying it right.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying it wrong. It starts with a V. I'm probably saying it right.
But they're trying to get to this book so they could be able to harness the power to get rid of whatever being that was trying to kidnap America.
Right.
So while he was trying to take America's power, the being was able to get out of this,
I guess, whatever force field that Doctor Strange had it in.
Yes.
It
broke free from that.
And it hurt Doctor.
And it killed Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And then America was able to get almost close to the book, but the creature got her. And while she was fighting with the creature, Doctor Strange was,
prior to him dying.
Yeah, prior to him dying, she opened up a multiverse.
Yes.
Right, to another universe. And by the time that she was able to almost break free, Doctor Strange cut off the arm of this creature.
Right.
She was able to get sucked into the multiverse, and the dead Doctor Strange, the other Doctor Strange from the alternate universe got sucked in. And then after that, we see the real Doctor Strange wake up in his bed.
Right, because it's a dream.
Right. And
so he's thinking that, okay, this is not real, so let me just put on my clothes and brush my teeth.
Right, because we all think like, it was a dream. So
it was a dream, yeah.
Don't think nothing of it. But me and W was like, yo, what if when we dream, we are actually tapping into the other dimensions, like the other multiverses of us. And I was like, damn, mind blown.
Yeah, so because you know how sometimes, I don't know if you guys pay attention to, like when you're dreaming, you may wake up feeling exhausted, like, oh God, I feel like I've been hit by a bus. Because you traveled.
Because you got hit by a bus.
And wherever you were, you really did get hit by a bus.
Right.
And so so we were talking about that, like, yo, these are not dreams per se, because when Doctor Strange wakes up and he's going about his life, we do come across a conversation between him and America when we find out her name later, and she tells him it's not a dream. So me and Dee were like, you're not, to you in this reality, it's a dream, because when you go to sleep, you know, you're like, okay, it's a dream, but it's really not. When you sleep, it's like you going to another dimension.
Right. So subconsciously, when we're dreaming, we don't know that we don't know that we're dreaming, per se. You know what I mean? Like, because we think like, oh, we're just seeing whatever that we're seeing in this dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But America's ability is to, travel.
Yeah, her ability is to travel through the multiverse. So when they do meet, she tells him, it wasn't a dream. So anyway, so we kind of were asking ourselves, like, okay, so when we do say, night night, it's not
it's
really
day.
It's not really night. It's day. Anyway, so yeah.
So when he woke up, he was attending.
We find out that he's getting dressed. Christy, is it Christy?
Yeah, Christy. He was Kristen?
I think so.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we found out that he was getting dressed and going to a wedding, and it was Kristen's wedding. Then we meet up with the other doctor that was there. So this movie is taking place after everybody came back after the 5 years. Okay.
Right.
So when Thanos did his
Houdini trick, 1, 2, 3. I want to be on a farm, tending to my plants.
Yes.
While everybody else is dead.
Right. So 5 years later, everybody came back, and this is where everything continues.
And guys, quick note: you highly suggest you don't try to watch Doctor Strange. Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness. Don't do this, because you're gonna be fucking lost. I'm telling you, you're not gonna understand what's going on.
Yeah, you have to see the original.
You need to watch the original. If you're not even in the Marvel universe,
you have to be caught up with the Marvel.
If you're not caught up with the Marvel universe,
you're not gonna know what's going on.
I know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. So you at least have to watch WandaVision. Then you have to watch Captain America with the Thanos, right?
Thanos,
yeah. So it's like you have to be caught up with the Marvel universe.
Avengers. Avengers is a key point into understanding what's going on.
Yeah. With the Multiverse of Madness.
Anyway.
Yeah, so we see that he attended Kristen's wedding, and of course, he talks to Kristen, be like, I'm happy for you, and she's like, yeah, thank you, I'm happy too, and all this shit, and we all know that Steven's really not happy. He playing the facade. He's telling himself he's happy, but he's really not happy. He's sad because he really loved Kristen. Yeah. So while he was, not having a good time at the wedding, something happens where people was running, and so since when he has the ability to hear like Spider-Man, to hear the people running?
I think what it was that he heard the screams or like some kind of like
but
a lot of.
He was in the building.
He was, and
he's in the building.
Everybody kind of went to like I guess the balcony to see what the commotion was all about, and that's when he, went into his Doctor Strange with his cape and whatnot.
Yeah, he looked great.
Yeah, with his old man streaks on each side.
He's regal.
It's not old man streaks because
he's regal.
Young people have gray hair, so yeah, it's not old man streaks.
We appreciate you. Listen, I
love the gray hair.
I would love to just go gray, like on top of my hair, not anywhere else. Gray on top of my hair. I want to have gray hair, but due to genetics, I can't have that.
Right. It's definitely genetics.
It's the salt and pepper. It's the salt and pepper for me.
Yeah,
but not for me. But salt and pepper is in my line.
Yes.
But Doctor Strange looked really good.
He did
attending the wedding, and so of course this is where he meets America, and when he meets her. He says to himself, like, do I know you?
Right.
And it kind of like go back to like you having deja vu. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be walking and be like, oh shit, deja vu.
Because in another multiverse.
See you in a lifetime, brother.
You guys you are repeating some of the things that you're repeating in this life. Anyway, if you're not open to that, you're going to be like, oh, she's fucking crazy.
Or like, it's like, how many times have we done this
over and over? And listen, and when we come back, we don't always remember. Some of us have
the gift to remember.
But not all of us. But anyway, so when you do catch the fade. I've done this. Yeah, I've done this before. I've said this. I know you guys have experienced deja vu. Listen, guys, all of us have.
All of us have this untapped.
You just brush it off. You brush it off like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, this untapped, like this. Okay, look, guys. Okay, guys. This is. I'm being serious. I'm putting my soberness to the side. I mean,
you mean your drunkenness? She meant that. She putting her soberness to the side.
But listen, what I'm trying to say is I'm being serious here. All of us have the potential to connect with these energies,
especially us melanated folks,
frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's not seen.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of us can tap into that. All of us have this potentialness that we have to crack. We were created with this power that we need to find out and unlock.
Right.
You know, I don't know if anybody watch Westworld, but when the creator of the AIs, he put sorry guys. He was able to put a not like a back door for them to awaken.
Okay.
Like they would have to,
like a fail-safe? It wasn't a fail-safe. Yeah.
He put a secret so they can become conscious, so they can become human.
Yeah.
But in order for you to do that, you have to seek in self.
Okay.
And find that and unlock it, and that's how they were
able. Seek in self.
Yeah. So that's how they were able to break free from whatever, you know, slavery that they were
not
in.
Going to unpack that. Seeking self.
Listen, Westworld. All I'm saying is, if you ain't caught up with Westworld, get your mind right. Okay. Anyway, back to the drunk system.
Because there's a lot.
Okay. So he sees America, and he's like, "Do I know you?"
Yeah.
And you know, of course they're fighting this one-eyed monster.
Octopus.
One-eyed octopus monster.
Yeah.
And after everything is done, you know, they fuck up the whole city and shit like that, as per usual. Then we see Fong. Is his name Fong?
I think it is Fong.
We see.
Oh my God.
Let me double check. What if it's wrong?
I think it's Wong.
Hold on.
So y'all not gonna have the Asian guy? You know what?
Oh, it's Wong.
Wong. Okay.
Yeah. So now we see Wong coming in, helping Doctor Strange fight this beast. So now we come to realize that out of all this time, I thought Doctor Strange was the Sorcerer Supreme. We find out that Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
And that America was telling Doctor Strange that, listen, you know, Doctor Strange was like, I saw you in my dream. And she's like, baby boo, this ain't no dream. It was real. It was you from another universe. And he was like, prove it.
Y'all, I'm saying if you didn't pick up that, it was you from another universe. You know how when you dream, you're like Shinobi.
You're connected.
You're Shinobi. Y'all remember Shinobi? It's an old video game. But anyway, you like slicing and dicing, and you like, but I'm not like that in real life because the alternate you in another universe is like that. But anyway, whatever.
But the thing
we'll be here forever.
Yeah, we will be here forever. But the thing is, there's a connection.
Yes.
There's a connection with
you're able to tap
and
into
your multiverses.
Yes.
You know,
all 1,000 of them.
Right. So there's a connection. You
definitely,
know?
I definitely.
That's
agree.
how he was able to say like, I know you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So listen, this movie is deep.
It is.
If you want it to be deep. If you just want to just watch it, I mean, it's a good movie. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. So throughout the whole thing, we find out, you know, who was chasing America throughout the multiverse. And once we find out who it was, this is where I thought I did the slow clap. I was like, bravo. Because Wanda became Doctor Strange went to Wanda for help. You know, so he was like thinking like, oh, Wanda's, you know, living her life. She's
skilled in the multiverse.
Right. And well, he doesn't know that yet. He went to her to ask her like, hey, what do you know
what
about
do you know about it? Yeah.
And she told what she knew.
Yeah. And
he was telling her like the situation that they were in. And then while he was, you know, smelling the apples and the apple tree that she was planting, he was like, oh, this look real. And she was like, it is real. But I feel like he peeped game. He like, nah, this is a facade,
right?
So this is where we find out that while they were talking, Wanda said America's name without
Steven
giving out the name, and so that's when all the facade that Wanda had.
She was like, "Oh, what is it? It's harder to hold or some shit. I can't do toe and toe. Listen, I can't do it all. Goddamn it!
Wherever." So she basically did the same thing in Westview, which in WandaVision, she created and controlled the whole town.
She can make you see.
She make you see what you want to see and what you want to believe.
Oh my God.
When Dr. Strange was like, I ain't tell you her name, and she was like, oh, I didn't, damn. Okay, so all right, well, bang, you got me.
Okay, let me just change. Let me just, you know, make it so you see what's really happening.
Right. So at this point, I was like, yo,
Wanda never recovered.
Yeah, so Wanda became dark. I don't know if y'all watch WandaVision. She was able to get a hold of the dark book. I don't know the name of the book, but it was a dark book.
The Oath or something. I don't know.
It was a dark book.
Once
you use magic from that book, it not only
gives you the power,
but it also controls you.
Yes.
And I don't want to say bring it out your alter ego, but it just controls you.
Yeah.
So at this point, we lost Wanda. You know. Rightly so, because she lost Vision. If you watch WandaVision, she lost Vision, and she, while she was in that make-believe town, she had children. So she's trying. So the reason why she wants America, she wants to have the ability to travel in the multiverse, so she could be with her kids, her kids that didn't exist in her universe.
Yeah,
but she knows that they exist somewhere in the multiverse.
And Doctor Strange is telling her like, they're not real, Wanda. In the reality
that she's in,
that they're in, Wanda does not have any kids. So yeah, when she removes the facade, and we see that it's fucking a red world where the apple trees are burnt,
dead. Everything is
branches.
Dead.
It's just dead. And so basically, we come to learn that Wanda is the one that is sending these demons to get America. Because Wanda is trying to harness the power that is in America so that she's able to walk amongst the different multiverse to be with her children.
Right.
The end of the day, you'll hear Wanda saying, I'm a mother. And then Steven be like, busting her bubble. They're not real.
Bitch.
You know, and it's just like, you kind of, in a way, they technically are real, they're just not
in her universe.
Yeah. And then he asked her, well, what are you going to do with the mother in that universe?
Oh, she's still quiet there.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like there is a Wanda in the universe with the children too. So there is a you. It's like you interrupting the you in the other universes.
Right. But she didn't care.
She didn't give a fuck. She was like, I want my kids, and you're going to turn over America. And we gonna do what we need to do. And so, of course,
she gave him a deadline.
She did give him a deadline. Dave was like, fuck you and fuck that. And they went to
Comatage.
Yep. And so they got everybody together. She obliterated Comatage. Okay. And ended up what did they end up doing after she pretty much, so she had Wong, and she realized that she needed to get the book.
Because
it was a myth.
Well, the thing is that when she was obliterating Comatage, Doctor Strange in America was able to go to another universe.
That's right.
They got stuck from at another universe, and back in where Wong was at, she took Wong as prisoner. And she was trying to do a sleep dream or dream walk or something like that.
Yeah, and she needed to get the book, which was located in an area where obviously no man has ever ventured back. But whatever.
Right, that was the only reason. The only reason why she was looking for that book, because when Wong was held captive, another student took while Wanda was sleep dreaming in the different universe.
That's right.
She went into the body of the Wanda in the universe with the kids.
The kids.
She was too busy humming. Then one of the students
humming a boner. Sorry.
One of the students told Wong, like, listen, you know, I'm gonna get you out of here. I need to get that book. And Wong was like, no, let me do it. And she was like, nah, it has to be me.
It has to be me.
So she knew that whoever destroyed the book would be destroyed as well. So she went ahead and destroyed the book. Wanda got fucking mad because the book was destroyed. She tossed Wong off the cliff. Yeah. And then that's when it goes back to Doctor Strange in America in a different multiverse. They're trying to look for another Doctor Strange so they can be able to go back into the left. But while it was there, they meet up with Buddy.
Which Buddy?
I can't say his name.
Who?
Mordo.
Mordo. Oh,
which is played by Chiwetel.
Marduk. Sorry, y'all.
Yes, he is Marduk.
Oh my God. No, okay, he's not Marduk.
But his name is Mordo, and that, if nobody know who Mordo is, that's the one when in original of Doctor Strange, he went to Comatage and it was
Chitawell.
It was Chitawell. The one that was
Chiwetel. I'm sorry.
Chiwetel. Mm-hmm. The one that was the assistant to the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes.
The black guy.
The black guy, y'all.
But it's the black guy.
It's the black guy.
Okay, so he was there and he met Doctor Strange in the other multiverse. And Doctor Strange saw that he had a statue of him. Yeah. So he was like, oh, bitch, under the statue.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all repping me.
Right. It said that, you know, he
against
donated against sacrifice. Yes. He sacrificed himself by saving the world, fighting Thanos or whatever. Yes. So he's like, oh, bitch, I'm supposed to be dead. And so your boy, Mardo, was like, Steven, my friend. So we thinking everything is nice and dandy. Then they go inside. He was like, listen.
You about to meet the
Dundada of the Dundadas of the witches, the Scarlet Witch. So they in like a library, and Doctor Strange was talking to Mardo. Was like, listen, this is all great and all, but the bitch is coming. Okay, and y'all can't control her. And then Mordo was like, oh, we can handle such and such. And he was like, look, I'm going to need the book. I need to find the book so I can be able to fight the Scarlet Witch or whatever. And then Mordo was like, okay, babe, you know what I'm saying, dog?
But you need to meet the Illuminati.
No, that he didn't say you need to meet the Illuminati. He cursed he drugged them.
That's right.
And so while he was talking in the library, he was, you know, pleading his case. And all of a sudden, Dr. Strange was like, yo, what the fuck?
What's in this tea?
Right. And so he got drugged. And that's when he woke up in a cage. He saw the alternate universe, the alternate person of Kristen, who was the leader of the multiverse
analysis or whatever.
So he wakes up and see her, and then he sees America. They're in the cage or whatnot. Mardo comes out and said, listen, okay, you fucking up the universe and time, and I'm gonna need you to stop that shit. So you are on trial, and I'm gonna need you to meet the Illuminati.
And so guys,
you actually said the Illuminati.
And you guys, you have to remember that the Steven of their time, of their universe, during the movie, they start talking about how the Stevens are somewhat similar. You know what I'm saying?
But he was sinister. He turned bad.
He turned bad, right? And so when Steven is in front of the panel, we get to see different characters. Like heroes. We see Miss Marvel, and then we see Captain America,
which is played by.
So the first Captain America, the girlfriend that was in Captain America, if you guys remember the very first one, was it the girlfriend or the woman that he liked?
It was Agent such and such.
Yeah, the woman that he liked. You guys know what I'm talking about. She's the main character in Captain America, the very first one. And so we see her as Captain America. Then we see Miss Marvel, who's a black woman.
Yes.
And then we see another character who is like almost like a tuning fork, that when he speaks, you know,
speaks frequency and he
can kill you.
Yeah.
And then the last characters introduced from the Illuminati panel, we see Professor Xavier.
Right, and also don't forget the guy from the Fantastic Four.
Oh, and
Mr. Stretch.
Yes,
is, Reed Richardson.
Yes,
and then we saw that Xavier.
And we do see Xavier after that. And so
Okay, shout out to Patrick Stewart, dog. They brought your boy back.
Okay, so this is the panel of the Illuminati, and I'm like, okay, wow. So they're bringing X-Men into the fold. This is the first time I'm seeing Not to say that there weren't any Easter eggs in the other ones, but I don't recall.
But they're trying to bring in
incorporate the X-Men
into the Marvel.
Okay, universe. which is obviously, I mean, okay, it's amazing. So anyway, they basically, are telling Strange, we can't do whatever you try to do. We know because you're in our fucking world right now,
and we can handle whatever that comes to us.
And he's basically telling him like, nah, like you guys don't understand this.
This is a mother's love right here. Okay? You cannot fuck with a mother's love.
Okay?
For her kids, her fake kids.
And so while this is happening, she finds them in the multiverse. Okay?
Right.
And
while she's dreamwalking because
she's fucking coming for them. Okay?
Yeah, because she goes into the Wanda in that universe. She finds
oh my gosh, she possesses the wand in that universe, yes, and finds him. Oh my man, talk about a woman that is not trying to.
A mother's love, man.
You can't get in front of that.
It's greater than anything else. It's a greater force than anything else in the world. So then Wanda finds them in the multiverse, and then she comes to where the lair of is it Kamatosh? It's the Kamatosh in that universe. So she goes to Kamatosh and she fucks up everybody, okay? Fucks up everybody in that goddamn panel. Everybody was like saying that, listen here, Strange, okay, we can handle Wanda, Scarlet Witch, okay? The problem is you, Doctor Strange. You are the reason that you created this committee for...
You did.
You created this committee for us to make the decision that you can't make. So
yes.
No, you cannot get that book.
We ain't giving it to you.
Right, and bitch, we gonna handle Scarlet Witch. Okay, so Scarlet Witch wiped her ass with all them heroes, okay? She didn't break a sweat.
Oh my God.
She looked like Carrie.
She did remind me of guys, y'all know the poster of Carrie where it's like blood on her face? That is what Scarlet Witch looks like.
Scarlet Witch
she does look like
wiped her ass with all the fucking heroes that we named earlier.
Yes.
Then it came down to Dr. Xavier.
Because she was coming for America.
Yes. Then it came down to Dr. Xavier.
So yeah, there's a scene where Professor Xavier, he goes into her mind.
I gave him a title.
You did, Dr. Xavier.
It's
Professor Xavier.
Yeah, okay.
He goes into her mind, and we see him approaching like a bunch of maybe some rubbles.
Yeah, a door.
Mm-hmm. And so me and Dee were like, this is where the real Wanda is.
Yeah.
Buried, y'all.
Yeah.
Because
in rubble,
because Doctor Strange was like, Wanda is gone.
Right.
So this is a subconscious of the good Wanda being buried within that rubble.
She's buried in that rubble from when they dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Which
that was Stark,
it was Stark,
Avengers.
Yeah, Stark Industries.
Yeah.
Stark Industries was the one who built the bomb that fell into Wanda's home with her parents and it blew up.
Yeah.
And that's where the rubble that she was staying under in.
Yeah, oh my God. So that just tells you a lot how the psyche works. But anyway, Charles, Professor Xavier tried to help her, and she got that ass. Okay? She was like, oh, you ain't finna get...
It was a red smoke.
You ain't finna get that part of me.
Yeah. It was... the place that he was in was like all white with the rubble, and then all you could see was the red smoke.
Nope.
And then... Professor Xavier was like, Wanda, your alter ego. She said,
he said alter ego.
Your alter ego is taking control. You need to, I need to help you get you out. Oh, bitch. Scarlet Witch was like, oh, no, you're not. Mm-mm. She came in that smoke, snap the head of Professor Xavier. He did.
That's it.
When I tell you that she wiped her ass with them heroes.
Bye.
And then what happened after that?
And so... what happened after that was Strange and Kristen from that universe in America is trying to go underneath the tunnel.
Oh, yeah, that's
and escape escape Wanda, because Wanda is just busting through each and every tunnel.
Right, because they found out that they had the book in
where they were, yes.
Because Doctor Strange put it in the secret place.
Yes, and we find out
the multiverse of that Strange.
Right. We find out that the piece to open up
the safe,
where the book is,
the multiverse,
is the watch.
Right.
Pay attention to the watch. Well, this is all spoilers, so you already saw this shit. The watch, the piece of the watch, or like the frame of the watch, was able to open that door, and we go back into the world in the beginning where we see Doctor Strange in America fighting. That is that world they get the book from.
Right, so the book was already in the somewhere in the multiverse.
It was between, they tell you the name, but it's like almost crossroads.
Of universe.
Yes.
Yeah, so they put the book in the crossroads of the universe. I find that interesting.
I know.
I find that interesting.
But my thing is that would be a good place because it doesn't really belong in the world. So let me just put it in between the worlds.
It's pretty good.
I mean, that's just my analysis. Anyway.
When they were able to get the book, Stephen was able to get some type of magic. Scarlet Witch was able to capture America.
Yeah.
And then she was Captain America. She was able to get America, and America opened another portal somewhere, and Scarlet Witch pushed Doctor Strange and Kristen into that universe. And then what happened with America and
America ends up getting captured, and she's laid upon this big ass thing. So when Scarlet Witch,
that's right, she went back into her body.
So when Scarlet Witch takes Wong, they go to that area where they go looking for the oath, whatever the fuck it's called.
The real book, because the book that Scarlet Witch had was a copy.
Yeah, it wasn't the real one. And so they go venture and they find the real one. And we see these creatures. Now, the creatures bow down when they realize that Scarlet Witch is there. And so...
because they listened to Beyonce's track, Bow Down.
They heard Beyonce's track and was like, okay, we got to bow down to... You know what I'm saying? To the divine mother. She is the divine mother. And so we look, and there's a statue that it's a woman. It's Wanda.
It's the Scarlet Witch.
And
don't know. It might be Wanda from years ago.
Eons ago.
Yes.
And so the creatures bow, and these creatures are huge.
They're giants.
They bow down to Wanda, and so Wanda is able to do whatever she got to do because she realizes that this is where she needs to be.
Right. She realizes that this is her throne.
Yeah, because she was like, it's not a something. It's a throne.
Yes, it's not a prison.
Yeah, it's a throne. It's her throne.
Right.
Yeah, y'all.
So she was able to find the book, and this is where she was able to sleepwalk. So now it brings us back to when she captures America. I think she took some of her power.
She was taking some of her powers, and Stephen realized that he needed to use or utilize the book as well.
When he got thrown into the multiverse.
Yeah, so he utilized it was the good book or whatever.
It's the same book. It's just in a different universe.
Okay, gotcha.
So when Wanda went back with I keep saying Wanda, but Scarlet Witch. When Scarlet Witch went back with America to her throne, she held America down, and she proceeds to suck America's power. While Scarlet Witch was doing that, Doctor Strange in a different universe was able to see himself.
Yes.
Okay, and so he was back, and that self looked like a zombie. Okay.
Yeah, because that was the corpse from.
No. Not that one.
Okay,
with the third eye.
Yes,
he went into the room.
That's right.
When he went because he went to that universe to look for himself, so he could be like, "Hey, I need your help." But he realized that himself wasn't able to be saved because he had the book, and we all know
he all know that
the book already turns you back.
It turns you back, basically.
So of course he had to fight himself. He was able to kill himself in that multiverse. He got the book. He got Kristen. He's like, listen, I'm gonna have to control a body. And she was like, but if you control the body, wouldn't that, aren't you doing something I don't know, forbidden or whatever? And he was like, who said I'm using a body? Was able to use the dead body that came along with America in the beginning to his universe, and he was able to sleepwalk in there.
But it's forbidden. You're not supposed to do that, and so he says that
we find out that what he's doing, he's using the dead to walk in y'all
know it's about balance.
It's a balance.
You can't do that. There are rules.
So the shadow demons came after him.
This is forbidden.
I thought the shadow demons were pretty awesome.
Yeah, I thought they were. And so they told him, like, this is forbidden. But then Kristen he tells Kristen that you're going to have to help me.
You're going to have faith for it to work.
For it to work, Mr. Vincent. But basically he tells her, like, look, you're kind of like my grounding in this universe, so you need to help me.
Yeah.
And so she tells him, like, I don't know, do you remember if she tells him to use the creatures?
Yes.
So I guess she tells him that, and he's able to control the shadow. We're going to call them shadow demons.
Yes, the shadow demons.
He's able to control the shadow demons in order to get him to Wanda and, Scarlet Witch and America.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then he finally got there. So he's using the dead the dead Steven from the other universe's body. That shit look creepy. It does. But I like it.
I do. I liked it. Yeah.
So of course he was able to try to stop Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
But he wasn't able to. So he spoke to America. He's like, listen here, bitch, you got the power.
You got it. You got the power.
Yes. So basically he was giving her a pep talk.
Yeah.
He's like, look, the only person
motivational speaking 101.
Yes. Gary V. So he basically was like saying, like, look, you can control your power. You can do it. You know? Yeah. And she's like, but I can't control it. And he's like, yes, you can.
Yep.
Yes, you can. But she's like, well, what about the first time? He's like, you could control that too. That was you. You just have to learn how to control it. You have to believe in yourself. Right from the start. Believe in yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what he was saying. And so she got the cojones, okay? She grew them balls and said, okay, bitch.
If this is what you want, I'm gonna let you have it. And
right.
So we see the Scarlet Witch.
They fighting, they tussling with them. She was tussling with America.
Yeah, and then so America pushes her into the reality of the universe of the Scarlet Witch that she inhabited. And then there's the kids.
The Wanda that she inhabited with the kids.
Yeah. The Wanda that she inhabited with the kids. And so the kids were frightened of her. Yeah. Frightened of the Scarlet Witch. Right. And so she could tell, like, she's like, I'm not going to hurt you. But that's what America wanted her to see. Like, this is what you want. Well, your kids they're fucking scared of you.
Yeah.
So that's what made Wanda kind of like...
made Scarlet Witch come out and Wanda was released.
Yes.
And she realized that...
Wanda, Scarlet.
They're the same people.
But you know, Wanda's the good, Scarlet... Oh my God.
Yeah, Wanda's the good, Scarlet is the bad. Okay, so when Scarlet realized that, oh shit, I am evil. Mm-hmm. I am a bad mother. Mm-hmm. Then the Wanda of that time looked to Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch was crying. She wasn't boohoo crying, but she was crying.
Like, my kids don't even want to... They're scared.
Right. So the Wanda was like, they're in good hands. Yeah. Like, they're taken care of. You're okay.
Just know that. Don't worry about them. Yeah.
Right. And so that's when she, the Scarlet Witch realized that, oh shit. Okay. Well, I don't have no fucking kids.
Yeah. And I
gotta protect the boo.
And I'm gonna destroy the book.
Right. So she came to her senses and destroyed all the books in all the multiverse.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch,
she must be powerful as fuck.
She's extremely powerful to destroy all the books.
And we don't even know how many multiverses. We heard America say this is her 73rd, 72nd.
73rd.
So that lets you know there are multiple on multiple. And for y'all that believe that
multiverse.
Multiple on multiple. That's why multiverse is there. But for y'all that believe that there's just one, it's just us, you're crazy. You're crazy because...
You're crazy gal. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, like, I just I don't understand that thinking process. But whatever. It's your brain. If you feel like there's just us, then we can't talk. But anyway... So yeah, she destroys the book from the end. It's like she wiped it.
She wiped it clean from all the universes.
I'm like, what the fuck?
And then the throne that where she took America, she destroyed it.
Yeah.
So she basically killed herself.
Yes.
She sacrificed herself and was like, fuck it. Because she lost vision. Fuck that shit. I ain't got fucking nobody.
I mean... My boo gone, so I don't give a damn.
Right. And so Doctor Strange go back to his body. America finds Doctor Strange and they were able to reunite and she was able to put put back, everybody went to their own universe.
Right.
So we back to Comatage. The Comatage where Doctor Strange was, where Scarlet Witch, fucked that place up. So they're there doing their
daily daily exercise with the thing.
With the magic.
With the magic, yes.
What do you call that? Exercising?
It's, practicing
their crafts.
Their opening of the...
Right, so they're at Comatage practicing their craft.
Yeah.
And then you see Doctor Strange, he finally bows to Wong, because Wong was like, you bow in the presence
you bow to the Supreme.
And Wong was like, bitch, I knew you were working at the library, my guy.
Strange was like...
No.
Yeah, I know the rules.
He's like, you have to bow for social. He's like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's AKA, bitch, I knew you at the library, and you didn't know who Beyonce was.
Right.
And I put you the game for Beyonce. Yeah, nigga, I ain't bowing. But at the end, he finally gave him respect because he is because Wong is Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
And America decided to stay in that universe because she is being taught the arts of. What do you call that, Doctor Strange?
I don't know what that is.
The art of let's just say call it the art of energy, because basically you're gathering up all the energy to open up. So she's there, practicing and harnessing her energy. So she was just telling Strange like, yo, I got a spark or whatever. He's like, yeah, good for you. Keep going.
As he too was once who had a spark.
Right. So guys, that's how it ended. And of course with Marvel, there's always a story. There's always something at the end of the credits.
Always.
Right. So before it ended, Wong was like, so you were able to sleepwalk with the dead.
Are you all right?
Yeah, are you okay? Because they know that whoever opens the book and use the power of the book, there's always something that happens to them, whether or not they, turn to the bad side or, whatnot.
Yeah.
And so Strange was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci.
Right.
So then it goes into the scene where Strange comes out looking dapper than ever.
Maybe he about to go get some coffee, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just taking a stroll down the street. The nigga walk in here and all of a sudden,
and y'all, we see a woman...
No, then he got the third eye.
Oh, that's right. He screamed and clutched his pearls to the floor, and then we see the third eye appear.
Yes, and then that's when we know, oh shit. So he transformed. Something happened to him when he used the book,
and then we see him come out again, where looking all dapper. I guess time had passed.
Yes, time had passed, and so he's walking out again.
Yeah,
and then you see Charlize Theron walks in like.
You done did an excursion. No.
Right.
An incursion. I think
you
it's
still
called.
Did an incursion. And did she say, I'm going to need your help?
I need your help to fix this.
I need you to fix it. And so basically.
He's like, okay.
You're right. And she's like, are you scared? He's like, bitch, I ain't never scared. I'm Rhett.
And so, y'all.
R-E-T, Rhett.
His third eye was like, let's do this.
Okay.
It was awake.
It was awake. And so we realized
his
that.
His chakras were aligned.
And then we realized Charlize Theron character's name is
Clea.
Clea. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Her name is Clea, and clearly she came from where Dormammu, if y'all remember Doctor Strange, the original, when he was like, Dormammu, I have a proposition for you.
What
is this? She came from that realm, so we don't know what her story is.
We don't know her story is.
We don't know.
We'll see in another 6 years.
But of course, there's going to be a Doctor Strange 3.
God.
And I'm guessing it's going to go into the story of Clea.
Yes.
And then I think I read somewhere where Clea becomes his wife or ex-wife. I don't know, y'all.
We'll see.
But y'all, that is Doctor Strange and a multiverse of madness. What did you think about the movie?
Yeah, guys.
Hit us up on Gmail. At Gmail? No.
Gmail.
At number 2, drunk, DRUK Sistas at gmail.com. And hit us up on all platforms or social media, which is 2 Drunk Sistas. Yeah.
And let us know what y'all thought about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, did it make you mad? Did you go mad with the multiverse and the verse and the multi and the verse multi?
And what's your theories? What's your theories on the multiverse? You know
what guys,
so,
what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Do you believe that when we dream, we're not really dreaming, we're really traveling the multiverse or the verse of the multis? Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. We appreciate you. And have a great day.
Yeah, y'all.
Week, night. Whenever you listen to us, have a good one. And we appreciate you. So,
peace.